This week on the Road with Mickey, getting ready for the next cruise, the Utopia of the Seas.
We're on the road with Mickey, we're gonna have some fun. Regardless of the rain or sun, our trip has just begun. So buckle up, let's go, we're about to start the show. And maybe if you like us, you'll see where else we'll go.
Hi, everybody. My name is not Mike. I'm Sophie, though, and she's Brenda,
Hi, everyone.
and he's Mike,
Hey, how you doing?
and he is Grogu, and we are on the road with Mickey. Welcome to episode number 239 for September 30th, 2024. And our feature topic this week is getting ready for a cruise. My dad and my mom are going to be going on a cruise in the next week or so. And my dad at least is going to talk about that some and what is to be expected. But before we can get into that, we have some cheddar from the big cheese that I am very excited to share because mine is especially sharp. And that is the coming to Epcot for the holidays announcement, the Behind the Seeds tour, Glimmering Greenhouses edition. This tour, which is a 1-hour journey through the greenhouses at Living with the Land, just like the regular Behind the Seeds tour. This time, the greenhouses are all decked out in brilliant holiday lights. It is $45 per person, which I don't think is a bad price at all. And the tours are running from November 29th through December 30th at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. So that is 2 tours a day. The traditional tour will run as well during the day before it gets dark.
Nice. That would
Yeah.
be lovely.
I am really excited to see it, and I think I would really, really want to experience it this
Yeah,
time around.
that's fabulous. Well, in
Yes.
breaking news, Star-Lord is on his way to reunite with fellow Terrans over at Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
So,
saw a I saw a Disney Parks um Instagram with him like riding the escalator and moving through different things and all the stuff and so I don't know any details on when it's going to happen, but it sounds really cool.
Yes,
that
anything with
does
Guardians is
sound
cool.
really cool.
Yeah. Um so that's our cheddar this week because I don't have any cheddar. I figure I'm going to be talking a bunch, but I do have some listener feedback on our lightning lane episode that Brenda was so masterful with. And I had an awesome text from my friend Pam, who was the one who actually requested that feature topic. She wrote, "Hey Mike, thanks for the wonderful program about Lightning Lane, etc. It answered all my questions, and between Brenda's excellent comments and yours and Sophie's questions, I feel much better equipped to use the system now. Thank you all for a job well done."
Yay! Thank you, Pam.
Yeah,
Well, thank
that's
you for the suggestion for the
Yeah.
episode. We
yeah,
like having suggestions.
yeah, and that's part of why we do the show, you know. We do it
Hmm.
for us because we like to see each other, but and we like to talk Disney, but we also like it when there's other things going on and people have questions and we're able to get that going. So that's just awesome.
Yay.
Very awesome. All right, Daddy. Well, tell us a bit about this cruise you're taking without me.
Ooh, without me too, by the way.
Yeah.
It's fine, Aunt Brenda. I applied to get my passport recently, so you and I can go wherever we want
Good.
soon.
Yeah. So, um, Lisa, owner of Pixie, she posted in an email. She said, I booked a guarantee room on the Utopia of the Seas for October 4th through 7th, a little 3-night cruise. Who wants to go? And this was some months back. But after we had gone on the Disney Dream, after Mommy and I had gone on the Disney Dream. And so I said to her, I said, hey, are you interested in looking at a cruise in October? And Cindy was like, sure, let's see what we can do. Let's just see what it looks like for pricing. And so I looked and I was able to get a pretty good price for
Mm.
a guaranteed room, ocean view balcony. We didn't have an ocean view. We didn't have a balcony. We had an interior room before. So I was able to get what I felt like was a good price. And that is on October 4th through the 7th on the Utopia of the Seas. And it has stops in Nassau, which we've been there, done that, aren't planning to get off the ship. And also a stop at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And, or is it Coco Key, Brenda? I don't know.
Coco
I
Anyway,
say
Key, I
Coco
believe.
Cay just because it rhymes with Perfect Day. But it's
yeah,
probably Key since, Castaway Key is Castaway Key, but
yeah.
it
But
just sounds
anyway,
better.
it sounds better. That's what I like to. Um, so so that's our. It's got two stops, um,
Well,
and
you're getting
that's
off at Perfect Day, right?
yeah. We are going to get off
Yeah,
at
you have
Perfect Day,
to. That's
but
awesome.
anyway, it's just a short little cruise, and we're gonna see what we like about it. There's there's differences already between Disney and Royal,
A lot.
Yeah.
and um, the first difference that I wanted to point out, and maybe I shouldn't talk about the differences as much as what we're gonna do,
Mm. Well, it's
because
good to
I
know the differences.
yeah, but I plan on having after we get back, I plan on having a topic where I talk about which one we like better,
I
and
see.
so I kind of want to leave some of that, but we have
I can kick in on that about the Allure. That's the last one I went on for Royal.
yeah,
Mm.
and so that'll be a good future topic, but I bought the internet package because you never know when you need the internet. Um, I'm going to bring the gimbal. I'm going to bring the GoPro
Cool.
because my GoPro is waterproof and I might get on a slide or something
Fun.
and record going down the slide. I don't know. We'll see. But I am. We have $50 on board credit, and Cindy and I have already planned on what we're going to do with that on board credit. We're going to split it up, and we're going to gamble in the casino with $25 each. And when our $25 is gone, we're done
That is fabulous. Oh my
because
gosh,
we
I
don't
love it.
gamble, but we got some free money there. So we're gonna see, and who knows? Maybe we'll win 100 grand or something. Wouldn't that
That's
be funny?
hilarious. I love it.
so,
Who are you and what have you done with my father?
I am your father.
I am your
I
father.
am your father.
No, your name is not Anakin Skywalker, and Mike Ellis does not gamble at all.
right. I
Well,
know.
Mike
yeah,
Ellis would
yeah.
Mike
take
Ellis
his
in a former life
25.
had at once upon a time. So
Oh,
before mommy, before you.
you've got some explaining to do when you get home, mister.
I've never been to a casino.
It's loud.
He's not about to start.
Well, on this ship, there's a casino.
Yeah, but casinos are cash pits.
But he's
Well,
only going to
that,
stick to what he has for free.
yeah,
All right.
trust me.
I trust you a little. I just think it would be better spent on food.
Well, that's the thing. We're planning on eating the food that comes with our fare and not
Oh,
buying extra food kind of stuff.
okay.
I did buy the soda package, and this is a funny irony of life
Mm.
is that I bought the soda package for mommy and I, and then I started doing Manjaro for weight loss. And by the way, I'm down 16 and a half pounds
Yay!
I'm
in a
so
month and a
proud of
half.
you.
Congratulations!
So it's working. Um,
Yay!
and my desire for soda has like tanked.
Good. I mean,
So
sorry, but soda's like not good for you. So
yeah,
sorry. I
no,
don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but I'm just proud of you. That's awesome.
Oh, we're all proud of him.
yeah. So I drink this lovely cup
I
gets
bet you're not
filled.
taking that on the Utopia with you.
No, because I will get a Utopia cup that comes with the soda package.
There you go.
Mm.
And I figure I'll be able to fill it with water or something, right?
Of course.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't been, Brenda. I am a
Yeah.
newbie.
Yes, of course you can.
Um, we had my time dining.
Yep.
But Lisa had early dining and asked if people wanted to join together for dining, and we did. So she arranged it, and so she switched us all to early. So I had made reservations. That was one of the differences was I had to make reservations for the dining room for my time, and I made it for like 6:45. And I'm like, I don't know why. I don't.
Hmm.
I probably should have called my travel agent Brenda to see if I actually had to do that.
I never make reservations for my time. You show up just like at a restaurant at home and you might wait 5, 10 minutes and then they'll seat you.
Okay.
And I don't mind doing
Oh.
that. So we just go whenever we want. I
Okay.
try not to, I try very hard not to eat until I'm actually hungry because
Uh-huh.
I'm, it's a conscious effort. Otherwise I could eat all day. I'm a grazer. So I try not
Mm.
to eat till I'm actually hungry. But
Okay.
you
Yeah.
can reserve a time though, like if you want to eat at this time each day.
Okay. So I did not need to, but I was worried that it was going to be like, sorry, you don't have a reservation. I'm like, why did it give me the option to make a reservation? You
Yeah.
know, because I'm used to the Disney first seating, second seating.
Yeah.
You're either first or you're second, and you go to the
Yeah.
second, and you're done.
Yeah. But the second is very late to eat to me.
Hmm.
It
I
wasn't
mean,
bad for us.
8:30 is really late to me.
I didn't mind the
Yeah.
second seating. But
I like the
anyway,
early one. But anyway,
anyway.
you got it all figured out and you ready to go.
So so on perfect day, we
Mm-hmm.
are um we are going to um do the stuff that you do for free. I did not buy us an adult only pool pass or adult beach pass. The prices I didn't understand why the prices I don't that's just something I don't get. And it's just different way they do things. There's one way of doing something and there's another way of doing it, and this is the way Royal does it. So you pick and choose what you want to buy, and there you go. But so we're just going to do whatever we can that comes included with our fare, and not.
Plenty of stuff. Plenty
Yeah,
of stuff. So
we do have um I do have a reservation. Again, I don't know. I had to make reservations for the Utopia Ice Spectacular, which is on day
Mm-hmm.
one at 9:15 p.m. It's basically, Sophie, like ice dancing or something like that.
Ooh.
And it'll be really interesting to see. But and it's 45 minutes on day one. And then
Okay.
on day two, I have a reservation for 9:30 for the All In Signature Production Show. and we'll see what that's like. I had something else, but and this is where newbie, you don't know what you don't know. But it was blocking me from making my reservation for the dinner that I was thinking I needed to make. And because of that, I canceled the reservation and then was able to make the reservation for dinner. And then it was all sold out. I couldn't get it. And it's funny because sold out is a relative term because it doesn't cost anything, but it's limited in how many people can see it.
Was that the
So
Aqua show?
yeah, the Aqua 82.
Oh, you need to see that, and you need to try to go the first night if it's shown. But you can, even if you don't have a reservation, you can still get in line. Like go, you know, like act like you're at Disney and go 30 minutes before the show and stand in line. So when the reservations are done, then they'll start letting people in based on, where you are in line basically. But the
Oh.
Aqua show, they only show when the weather is permitting. So if it's shown the first night and you don't go and there's rocking motion the other nights, they won't have it and you'll have missed it. So if it's available, try to go to that because the water's always there. But if the ship rocks a certain amount, the water it can actually come out, but also it ends up being more shallow in certain places and they jump
Right.
in, so they have to cancel the show sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So just in case, if it shows the first night, I try to go the first night because it's showing. You know what I
And
mean?
it's
Like,
worth it, you're saying.
yeah, I think so. I think it's cool. But that's also a preference.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
Okay.
good to know. See, this has been an awesome episode already because
Aunt
Brenda is
Brenda
my
knows
travel agent.
everything.
She knows
No, I
everything.
don't know everything. I haven't been on the Utopia, and that's a monster. I haven't been on any of the Royal Caribbean monstrosity ships. The last one I was on was the Allure, and I was asked about going on the Icon. I couldn't. It didn't work out. But I want to go on one of the big monstrosity ships. So I'm really looking forward to hearing your feedback.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, our guarantee rate for the two of us was like, I don't know, $1,200 or something. And then I added gratuities in and added insurance. So
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. Um, you know, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it'll be interesting. This ship I think has 18 decks.
It's massive.
It
Yeah,
is
and
huge.
I think there's 14 decks on the Dream, 14, 13,
Yeah, I
something
think
like that.
so.
So
11, I think, actually.
I don't
Not
remember.
positive. Might be
I
I
don't
11.
have
remember.
no idea.
Yeah,
Really
but
cool.
we're just gonna take it low key. I'm curious to see how it'll be like having a balcony. You know,
Hmm.
um,
Because
we
you
are
didn't have a balcony on the last cruise.
no, we had an inside stateroom, which I loved, by the way, with a magical porthole window. That was
Oh.
that blew my mind how cool that was. Um,
Do you feel like you'll sit out on the balcony? Like we sit out on a balcony and have our coffee in the morning. Do you feel like you'll
I
sit out
might
there
do
and
it for five
start the
minutes and
day?
might do it for 5 minutes. We'll see. We'll
Hmm.
do our Bible reading because we
That would
do a
be
Bible
wonderful.
plan, and that might be a great place to do that.
Yeah.
Um, we'll see.
If not, Central Park is gorgeous.
Uh-huh. And that's one of the things they've got, Sophie, is an area that looks like Central Park in New York City.
Really? Is
Uh-huh.
it outside or in?
It's in the middle. It's so Royal Caribbean has ocean view rooms. They
Hmm.
also have what's it called? Marketplace?
Boardwalk. Boardwalk view.
Boardwalk rooms.
And then
Kind of
Central Park.
and so they have rooms that look over like the shopping areas, the shopping district and all that. And Central
Oh.
Park is in there and restaurants and everything like that. Um,
You know what? Come to think of it, maybe that is why they're because aren't the balcony rooms a cheaper rate than the rest of them?
No, usually balconies are more expensive.
But you got a cheaper rate for the room you're staying in, didn't you?
We did, but we got what's called a guarantee rate, a guaranteed
Oh.
rate. So we were guaranteed to have a room in the category that we purchased, which was ocean view balcony. We didn't get to pick our room though, and we were assigned. And it's funny because um, I didn't know what our room was going to be, and then I downloaded the app. They have a Royal Caribbean app, and I downloaded it and set it up, and I logged in, and it said, "Here's your cruise," and it said your stateroom is 6318, and I'm like, I didn't know I had a stateroom yet. I didn't think I would get it till like the day I boarded, but on the app it showed me, and so we are on the sixth deck,
Mhm.
which I don't think is
Ooh.
too bad. We are aft of the ship. I don't know if that'll be good or
Are
not.
you
We're
all
gonna
the way aft? Like
um
looking
Aft
out
is
the
the
back,
bottom?
or are you just in the back generally?
in the back generally.
Okay. Because I
With
like the
that,
ones that
it
actually,
it views out the side.
yeah,
So
yeah, still be good. It'll still be good.
okay, I don't know. You know, we have an experience of one ship.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I booked the sunset balcony on our European cruise next May,
Uh-huh.
which faces the sunset, and the rooms are much more expensive than the regular, but I wanted to have that experience in Europe. I mean, I've never been. I wanted to like really enjoy the
Yeah.
beauty. But, you've seen that same area. You've been to that same area already.
mhm,
So I thought that was cool. So that's what a guarantee does. So
okay.
you get a discount by letting them pick your room.
Okay.
You just don't know what you're going to get. And
Mhm.
for us, it seemed like it worked out. And you know, um,
I would
you
like
get
to.
emails. You get emails all the time. You know, do you want to bid to upgrade your room? I'm like, no, I paid for this, so I'm going to stick it out and see what I get. See if I like it.
Did you happen to end up by Lisa or anybody else that's going?
No, but there are. Let's see here. Lisa and Amber, Cheryl and Dave. Um, um, like 7 or 8 of us actually traveling on this. So it'll be fun. We have someone on deck 7, someone on deck 9, 10, 11, 12. Um, so we've got a whole lot of different people
It's
on
good
there.
though.
So it'll be fun and it'll be neat because we're gonna hang out at dinner together and see what we're liking and not liking and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's not a fam, it's just a gathering, but it'll be fun. So I'm excited about that.
Yay.
And these are adventures that
Yeah.
Cindy and I are getting to take,
Yeah.
and it's kind of cool to be able to do that. And
Yeah.
that's another thing. The picture in my background, that's actually the ship right there. We'll be staying in that part up the stairs there. Yeah. No, that's not the ship. If that were the ship, I could guarantee right now that mommy would not be paying to stay on a ship like that for 4 nights or three
You would
nights.
No.
be on deck
No.
6, that's for sure.
No.
but um, but yeah, so we have um, it's one of the things that Royal will do when you sign up and add all that is they will send you all these different things that you can do. You know,
Mm.
you can buy the unlimited dining. You can buy the drink package. We bought the soda package, which is different from the drink package. The drink package is alcohol. You can book all these excursions, and depending on when you book them, you get discounts or not, depending on how you do it. Um, you can do this, you can do that, you can pay for the water park. Perfect Day at Coco Cay has its own water park, Sophie. And
Mm.
it's huge, and you should go look at it on YouTube. But Mommy and I aren't water park people, so we're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do those slides that drop you down 800 feet or whatever it feels like. Um, I looked at doing the helium balloon, but it sold out real quick, and so we weren't able to do it. They have a dining experience on the ship that is railroad themed, Sophie,
Oh.
and you basically sit in a dining car like you're on a train, and and as the ship's going, the pictures on the side on the windows change to reflect you moving on a train like you're on the Hogwarts Express.
Mm-hmm.
And they
That
serve
is
you your
cool.
dinner there, but it's only a very short window, and there's very limited seating, so it was gone like snap your fingers, it's gone. Um, but there's all these different things that you can do. And so we picked and choose things that we wanted to do. That's why we did the two shows. Um, and and for the most part, we're kind of just rolling with the flow, doing what we want to do when we want to do it. And that's, I like that
Oh, it's
because
it's a vacation then?
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, exactly. We're not tied down to any set real schedule.
Yeah.
So so it's cool. So that's the expectation, is just seeing where it goes and seeing what we think of it. At the end of the day, what do we think of it? And then when we come back and we record the next time, we're going to talk about which do we like better, Disney or Royal Caribbean. So
And
that
why?
gauntlet, and why, and that challenge is out there. That's going to be,
Yeah.
so we'll see, but anyway, so that's that's basically all I got. Is there anything else? Do you have any questions? Is there anything I should be thinking about, and last minute bookings I should do to try and figure out, Brenda?
I mean, if something you want comes up available, I mean, keep checking for it, and then you can always check when you're on board too to see if it came up available.
Hmm.
But if there's nothing else you're particularly interested in, you're good to go.
Sophie, any souvenirs you want me to get? What should
Mm.
I get Jonathan?
That is my job.
Well, but you can give me a something that you think he might like, you know?
Book a cruise for the two of us.
No, I mean like a trinket, honey.
I don't know. I would need to go myself first.
Okay. Well, go Google perfect day at Coco Cay souvenirs and just see if you see something that.
Okay.
I bet if you
I'll
win
take.
$100,000 at the casino, he'd take half of that without any
If
difficulty.
I won 100 grand at the casino,
It's going to
that
me.
no, it's going to us, mommy and I. Hello, and we'd have some things we would do. We would take care of our siding and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, you would take care of the house first, but then after that, there's still a whole bunch left over, I'm sure.
Sure.
I can't wait to hear about this money and how you won it. Be sure you're wearing your GoPro when you go into the casino.
Am
Oh,
I
you probably
allowed?
can't. I don't know if they'll let you.
Yeah, they probably won't.
Probably not.
But and
My
there's
eye is really
evidently
itchy.
there's a smoking and a non-smoking casino.
Yeah, except it
We
all
were
smells
doing the
like smoke.
does it?
Yeah.
We're doing the non-smoking, so we'll see.
I hope it won't, but it's you know, I'll have to say, since it's a brand new ship and they designated that, it probably won't. It's the when something's been one way and then they change it to another, it never actually doesn't smell like
Yeah,
that. Because
Yeah.
you
because it
can't get
seeps
that
into the
smell.
walls.
Yeah, yucky.
Hmm.
But since they started off that way, it may be very fresh air, and that's what I'm hoping for you guys.
Me too.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
Yeah.
So all sorts of things that we're looking at. So there you go.
Oh.
We are sailing out of Port Canaveral. It's a closed loop, so it comes back to Port Canaveral.
Mhm.
Because of that, we are flying down on the 3rd, and we will arrive about 8 o'clock. We're staying at the Hampton Inn right by the airport, and I have a friend picking us up, and she's going to drive us to Port Canaveral. So,
Nice.
Good.
And back, huh?
and then back after. Yeah.
Nice.
And so that's what we're doing there. But that'll be fun. So that's our plan. So
Can't wait to hear about it.
yeah. So I guess that wraps up our feature topic, doesn't it, Sophie?
I think it does. I
All
can't
right.
think of anything else.
Well, then,
Now, I guess it's time for this day in Disney history
uh-huh.
with me,
Mm-hmm.
because you can pry this out of my cold, dead hands.
No, we're not going to do that.
You're right, because I'm still alive and well and very, very warm. Well, I'm taking us back to the year of 1928. Guess what is special about that?
Mm-hmm.
Mickey Mouse
A
is
little bit of
special.
Mickey. Yep.
Or rather, Steamboat Willie. See, I tied it to the feature topic because it's a boat.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
But a second recording session for Steamboat Willie takes place in New York with conductor Carl Edward and a 15-piece band. The first session on September 15th had been a disaster, as the musicians couldn't play in time with the animated film. This time, Walt is prepared to deal with the problem of synchronization. Oob Iwerks has made a special print of the film with an animated bouncing ball on both the soundtrack and the film. The ball rises and falls to the accent of the beat, thus making a visual signal and a soft audio click. Instead of being projected above the band, Iwerks' print is projected directly down onto Edward's printed score. The session takes place in just 3 hours and is a complete success. The cartoon short will debut November 18th.
Nice.
Awesome.
As well as this, we have a birthday to celebrate.
Yeah?
George Sherman, who is not related to the Sherman brothers, is the head of the publications department at the Disney Studios, and it was his birthday on this day this very same year. After a stint in the U.S. Army, Sherman went to work at Disney handling publicity for foreign markets. In the mid-1950s, he left the studio to briefly edit and publish the Baywood Press in Northern California, but returned to Disney, becoming head of the publications department, where he was involved with its licenses, both domestic and foreign. In 1962, he established the Disney Studio program, producing comic book stories for the foreign market. Sherman provided editorial support for the program, plus authored and co-authored the text of several illustrated children's books adapting contemporary Disney films, such as Babes in Toyland and The Absent-Minded Professor. Sadly, Mr. Sherman passed away at the age of 45 in August 1974 after an extended illness.
Oh,
Oh,
sad. That's very
yeah.
young.
I need to step away for a couple minutes. I'll be right back. You two, don't let dead air come
Dead
into
air,
the
dead
show.
air, dead air,
Okay?
dead air,
Talk
dead air,
amongst
dead
yourselves. I'll be back.
air. Well, I feel like we're talking behind his back because he's gone. So we don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about Bruno?
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. I probably shouldn't continue to sing the lyrics to that, or else this is gonna get copyright striked.
Yeah, I noticed that Disney on Ice is bringing in Kanto to Disney on Ice, which is traveling around, and it's supposed to be here in Houston in November.
Ooh.
Wish I was going. Wish I was taking some
I
littles.
actually remember there was a time, I think I was like 8 or 9 maybe,
Mhm.
and my parents had gotten me tickets to go see Disney on Ice with one of my best friends at the time. Her name was Madeline Lois, and her dad took us to go see it, and it was like in December. Well,
Uh-huh.
it was an amazing show. I loved it. I loved
Yeah.
everything about it. But the funny part about it, well, funny now, but it was definitely not funny at the time. After the show had gotten out, we were walking through the PNC Arena, as it was called at the time. It was the local hockey arena where the Carolina Hurricanes played.
Uh-huh.
Um, we were walking through it to get to the parking lot to get to her dad's car. Well, we weren't watching where we were going, and someone had been sick. And
Oh.
so Madeline Lois and I, we both slipped in the
Oh
puddle of
no.
sickness and landed square on our backs
Oh
on
no. I'm
the
so
hard tile
sorry.
floor
Oh
right
no.
in said puddle.
I am so sorry. What a memory. And then it
Yeah.
overshadows the whole show after. Dang it. I thought we
Oh,
had it
no,
bad because
no, no,
taking the
no.
girls, the souvenirs were so expensive. The show was fabulous, but they charged too much for the souvenirs.
I didn't get any souvenirs. I still loved the show.
What show
Yeah,
is that?
really good.
Disney on Ice.
Oh,
We started talking about Bruno, and then it got us to Encanto coming to Disney on Ice, and then I
Hmm.
was talking about my experience with Disney on Ice and that little incident where I got
yeah,
my
I heard the end of it.
yeah.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, I
I
remember
feel
that.
I
I had
feel
forgotten
worse
it.
for Madeline Lois's dad's car
Oh,
Yeah.
ugh.
Well, I
because
feel
I had
bad
to.
for that whole situation because no
Me
one wanted
too.
it to happen.
Well,
No,
it's all right. I still had fun.
Yeah, until then.
Hmm.
good memory.
Good memory
Part of it was a good
otherwise,
memory. Yeah.
and
Well,
a good story.
thank you
Fantastic.
for letting me step aside for a moment.
Of
We
Um,
missed you,
course.
Mike.
Thank you. I missed you too as well. Um, and it is now time to stump the Soph.
Da da da. Stump the Soph. Good
Leave a
luck.
like if you think he's actually going to.
No way am I going to.
Okay, so leave a like if you think he's not. Ooh, here's an idea. Like if you think I'm going to be stumped. Subscribe if you think I'm not going to be stumped.
That's a good idea.
Oh, no, no, no. Like and subscribe, period. No ifs or whatever. So I am going to give three characters.
Okay.
And let's see if Sophie can guess the movie. Joe.
Joe.
Uh huh.
Joe Gardner?
It's just Joe. There is no other name.
Hmm. Okay.
Peg.
Peg, 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 Peg. Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
No. Who's Peg
No.
in Atlantis, the Lost Empire?
I don't know, one of the explorers or something.
Okay. Got another guess?
Wait, Lady and the Tramp?
Lady and the Tramp. Bam, 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 bam. We have a winner.
Yay!
Whoop, whoop.
Only two
Sophie. Oh,
clues. Two clues.
Who was the third one?
Tony. I thought Tony
Definitely.
would be the
Tony might have given it
giveaway.
away.
It was, yeah, that would definitely be the giveaway. Okay.
Joe is the chef.
Oh,
Oh, you're right. You're
So,
right.
and of course, Peg
Peg is one of the
is the
pound dogs.
she's the motherly, and she admits to having a crush on Tramp.
mm,
And she is quite a pretty little dog, too. Very
Hmm.
fluffy.
Yes. So, so there you go, Sophie.
very good,
Joe, Peg, and
Sophie.
Tony from Lady and the Tramp. And as always, Brenda and I, we are not worthy.
I know that's the truth.
Hey. What's all this? What's all this? No bowing. No
Bowing
bowing.
down.
We
Bowing
don't worship
to
idols on this show.
your no, we're not to your character knowledge base.
Exactly.
You know,
Eddie, you're the one who
you are
taught
your
me most
own.
of that.
You're your own Disney wiki.
That's right.
There is a Disney wiki, but Sophie is her own Disney wiki.
That is right.
Well done, Sophie.
Very good.
And that I'm gonna, we're kind of flipping about on this role reversal. So, Sophie, you want to close us out and switch it over to Brenda? You want to?
Aunt Brenda, do you want to do the little bit of Walt?
I sure do. To translate the world's great fairy tales, thrilling legends, stirring folk tales into visual theatrical presentations, and to get back warm, responsive audiences in many lands have been for me an experience and a lifetime satisfaction beyond all value. Walt Disney.
The
Yeah, you know
man.
what? It's just amazing the quotes that Brenda finds and presents that just strike to the core, because we had that that exact happen from
Yeah.
last week's show. The appreciation from Pam
Oh,
on
yeah.
the job that Brenda and Sophie and I, to a lesser extent, did on that episode. That's
Yep.
really rewarding, and that's
Yeah,
really cool when you get that.
you can't put a value on it. It's a
That
wonderful
you cannot. And
be
so
able to help somebody and
yeah,
touch somebody.
Yeah.
so great quote. Thank you, Brenda, for sharing it, and thank you, Walt, for speaking it.
Yes, we love you all.
Yes.
All right. Well, due to travel restraints, we will not
Of
be.
one of us.
Well, you two can go on and record your own podcast episode. That would be hysterically funny to see that one.
All right. Sophie and Brenda taking a detour.
You got to figure out the scheduling.
You're right.
You got to figure out the starting the Skype and all that.
Hey, I know plenty, thank you.
Okay. Anyway, due to scheduling, Mike won't be here, and we probably won't have an episode. If we do, then it'll be a surprise to me, and I can't wait to see it.
The only thing is, Sophie doesn't have access to the YouTube channel, so that might be the only problem.
I can
could be a
fix
problem.
that. I could fix that. So we will be missing a week. So coming in 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Disney versus Royal Caribbean. Which do we like better?
Well, I mean, I'm a little bit biased. And I feel like both of them are too. But for now,
I'm going to be objective in my answer as much as I can.
yeah.
So that's coming up, and that is in a couple weeks. But until then, we hope you all have a great week and a great week after that one. I will maybe schedule some posts that show up that have episodes in the past that we can look at and enjoy.
Good.
But excuse me, I got a cough. Sophie, maybe you should take us out.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to take over the reins here for the last few minutes of the show. Well then, again, coming in 2 weeks, which is better? I think we all know the answer, but we'll leave it for that episode. Hopefully Daddy is well enough to take the cruise in a week's time from now. In the meantime, though, I'm not Mike. I'm still Sophie. She's still Brenda. He is also Mike. And this is Grogu. And we will see you on the road.
See you on the road. I was late.
It's all right, Daddy. You were making sure that we weren't bleeding from our ears. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.